Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Celeb Factor. Here are 10 times talk show hosts were inappropriate with guests. Number 10, David Letterman humiliates Jennifer Aniston, then blames her. Let's start this list with David Letterman himself. In a now infamous clip, the host acts like an absolute creep towards Jennifer Aniston. Not only does he ask the Friends star a series of intrusive questions, but constantly edges closer and closer towards her despite her obvious discomfort. This horrible invasion of privacy culminates in Letterman sucking on Aniston's hair, then blaming her for the whole ordeal.
Muscular, lengthy, lovely legs. And what is that?
I'm gonna get all self-conscious.
Is that like, are we wearing culottes or what?
They're shorts.
Shorts.
It's hot out.
Yeah. Is it really hot?
Number 9, Jimmy Kimmel makes disturbing comments about an underage Megan Fox. Jimmy Kimmel may like to come across as the nice guy of the talk show circuit, but he has a dark past. In 2009, Megan Fox featured on his show and spoke about appearing in a sexualized bikini scene in a Michael Bay movie when she was 15 years old. Kimmel makes no attempts to hide his excitement at Fox's stories, commenting, "That's really a microcosm of how all our minds work, but some of us have the decency to repress those thoughts. Bear in mind that he's getting excited by a story regarding a literal child. We're just glad that this scenario would hopefully never fly in the post-Me Too times."
And that's
Perfectly wholesome.
at 15. I was in 10th grade. So that's sort of a microcosm of how Bay's mind works.
Yeah, well, that's...
Number 8, Conan O'Brien being creepy towards Kat Dennings and Beth Barris. Although Conan O'Brien has been with his wife Liza Powell for over 20 years, that doesn't stop him from occasionally creeping on female guests. When Two Broke Girls stars Kat Dennings and Beth Barris appeared on his show, O'Brien made a massive deal out of the fact that Barris accidentally brushed past Dennings' breast and aggressively demanded that the clip be replayed. A man approaching 60 making rude comments towards these two young women is beyond inappropriate.
No big what? No big, well, maybe when she does that, but no big what? It's like, she is a theater person. She lives as you know now.
Number 7, Jay Leno tries to force himself on Judith Light. Star of 80s sitcoms Who's the Boss actress Judith Light appeared on Leno in 1995 alongside David Spade and Chris Farley. First, Leno starts asking her about nude scenes and it gets increasingly uncomfortable from there. The actress demonstrates the logistics of nude scenes with the host, but Leno proceeds to hold her hands behind her back and remove her clothing. Leno already had a shady past, but this clip only makes matters worse.
You sure are funny.
I thought you were going to, you sure are fat.
I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't.
Number 6, Ellen tries to force wine on Mariah Carey to prove she's not pregnant. Last year, once-loved talk show host Ellen DeGeneres faced a monumental backlash after numerous stories of workplace bullying and cruel behavior surfaced. In light of these allegations, a number of old interview clips emerged, showing DeGeneres behaving inappropriately towards her guests. Among them is a 2008 interview with Mariah Carey, in which the host constantly tries to get the clearly uncomfortable singer to admit that she's pregnant. Most shockingly, she offers Carey a wine glass in order to force to prove that she's not pregnant.
Champagne as a way to offset pregnancy rumors recently resurfaced on Twitter, following allegations of a toxic workplace environment.
Number 5, Matt Lauer acts like a total creep to Anne Hathaway. Long before he faced shocking allegations of sexual assault, Today Show host Matt Lauer was exhibiting his inappropriate behavior with women. In 2012, Lauer interviewed Anne Hathaway, and rather than ask her questions pertinent to her role in Les Miserables, he decided to bring up an instance in which the actress was photographed without her consent, not wearing underwear. As soon as he introduces Hathaway, Lauer remarks her has seen a lot of you lately, but the actress classily owns the host, saying, "I was very sad that we live in an age when someone takes a picture of another person in a vulnerable moment, and rather than delete it and do the decent thing, sells it." Number 4, a young Helen Mirren gets sexualized by a British talk show host. Michael Parkinson was a big-name talk show host in Britain, and like his American counterparts, he often got creepy with female guests. In '75, a 30-year-old Helen Mirren was pretty much getting sexualized by the host from the offset. Instead of discussing her movie work, Parkinson asks inappropriate questions regarding Mirren's appearance. Crudely, he refers to her as equipment and asks whether it prevents her from being perceived as a serious actress, which results in an eye roll from Mirren, who's visibly fed up. Number 3, Stephen Colbert invades Kristen Stewart's personal space. Touching guests is totally out of bounds, but that's exactly what Stephen Colbert did to Kristen Stewart. The actress appeared on The Late Show in 2017, and things got inappropriate when Colbert claimed that Stewart's mic needed adjusting. To Stewart's visible shock, the host starts adjusting her mic and puts her fingers down her shirt as he glances at the audience in disbelief. Number 2, Conan O'Brien shamelessly sexualizes Miranda Kerr. When Victoria's Secret model Miranda Kerr appeared on Conan in 2011, the host wasted no time in commenting on her appearance. "Good God," O'Brien explains, as soon as Kerr sits down. Unsurprisingly, he then comments on her tight-fitting dress, remarking, "That's an incredible dress that you've been dipped into." Nervously, Kerr says that the dress matches the hostess' tie, and he uses this as an opportunity to move closer to her. Laughing, "Yes, let's get closer, shall we?" Number 1, Jimmy Kimmel gets personal about Margaret Qualley's body hair. The daughter of fellow actress Andie MacDowell, Margaret Qualley was a guest on Kimmel in 2019. She was supposed to be promoting her role in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time, but for her role, Qualley had to forego shaving her armpits, and Kimmel asks a series of increasingly inappropriate questions regarding her body hair, querying whether she had to shampoo it and asking for details about her post-filming waxing experience. But this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.